Well, it's been a huge year for Misty Copeland, the world-famous ballerina. She just got a huge promotion over there at the American...
I feel
huge.
like you're Donald Trump.
Of all the ballerinas, she's the best. She is now the principal ballerina at the American Ballet Theatre. I think that means she can boss around the other ballerinas?
I don't think that's what it means. But also, if you've noticed, she's doing some commercials, too. I mean, she's got to make a few bucks on the side. This Under Armour commercial went viral with over like 9 million views to date.
Wow, she's bigger than Baryshnikov. Let's see, we've got this. There's a documentary, and also she's on Broadway pretty soon.
And Time Magazine named her Time Magazine's 100 most influential people. How about that?
Look at that on the cover of Time Magazine.
Holy moly.
They're still printing Time Magazine. Misty Copeland, congratulations and welcome back to Good Day New York.
Thank you. It's nice to be here again.
Well, yeah, you've been on our show, and now all of a sudden you get this big promotion, right? It's huge. Huge! What does it mean to you to be named a principal ballerina?
You know, it's the highest rank in a classical ballet company, but you know, obviously the focus and attention that's around this promotion is because it's a huge deal historically for an African-American woman to reach these heights in a company like American Ballet Theatre, which it's never been done before in their 75-year history. For me, it's just a proud moment to represent generations of Black women who have come before me and not been given the opportunity, and to open doors for the future of where ballet is going.
That's beautiful. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
So as the principal ballerina, like, what are your duties? You had to probably, did you get a few extra kind of things to do? Like, seriously, what do you do as the principal ballerina?
So I was a soloist before. That's the rank below principal dancer. And as a soloist, you do solo parts. And occasionally you'll get an opportunity to do the principal role to see if you're capable of becoming a principal one day. So now it's going to be a little bit less work because I was kind of doing two different parts, fulfilling two different roles. So now I will just be doing the leads in the ballet, and I won't be on every evening. But I won't be bossing around any other ballerinas.
But you could if you wanted to.
But Greg wants you
to. You could if you're...
Please, boss somebody around.
But you get more nights off.
Yes. It's a lot more intense when you are on the stage because you are the entire ballet, but then you get nights off to recover because it's much more emotionally, psychologically, physically intense.
Can you make a living being a ballerina? I know you're doing commercials. I see you for Under Armour and I think some watch company. And do you have to supplement your salary?
I have been a professional ballerina for almost 15 years. These opportunities to do these commercials, like, this is not outside work I'm doing for a little extra change. Like, I am honored to be a spokesperson and an Under Armour athlete because it makes sense for me, and I understand what the message is and that it's reaching so many people. It's showing that ballerinas are athletes as well as artists and deserve the same amount of respect that athletes get. So when I do these things, it's for a reason. But
Gotcha.
I have been able to survive as a ballerina in New York City before these opportunities came about.
Okay, that's good to know. You know, I just want to make sure they're paying you fairly.
Well, all right, Misty. Where'd you grow up, by the way?
I grew up in Southern California.
And did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that something like this could happen? Or is this something you...
No. My dreams were to be a dancer with American Ballet Theatre, and it's just gone above and beyond. And again, it's just an incredible opportunity that I have, not just to be on the stage, but to have a voice for so many in so many other outlets.
I've read that you credit your mom for really keeping you focused and everything. And she's a mixed background as well, right? You come from a very United Nations kind of family, right?
Yes, I do. I'm one of 6 children, and my mother is Italian and African American. My father's German and African American. But you know, as being biracial, still in the classical ballet world, you know, which is a very white world and it's a European art form, I'm viewed as African American.
Really,
so that's
even though you're
important.
in all these different backgrounds.
You know, I think in society that's just the reality of how things are.
The underrepresentation African-American dancers in the ballet community, is it racism? Is it just a small pool of eligible dancers? Why is it in this day and age?
I do think that there are some aspects of racism that are just ingrained in the ballet culture. Again, being a European art form where it originated and then coming to America, it hasn't been here for that long, and you're just used to seeing a certain type of person being portrayed as a ballerina. I think that it takes a lot of money to be a part of it as well. So there are so many aspects that come into it, but I think ultimately it's hard to envision a ballerina in as a brown woman if that's not what's being shown to us.
Well, we're happy that you're breaking through all these stereotypes, and you're also going to be on Broadway.
Yeah.
Tell us about your new role on Broadway.
It's going to be something. I'm right now.
Wait, are you nervous about this?
I am.
Why?
You're going to be on Tim. Wait, she has to sing too.
I do. I'm stepping into something that's so far from, I am on stage and I'm performing, which I'm used to, and I'm a dancer, but I'm not used to memorizing lines. I'm not used to speaking in a format like this and singing. So it's, I'm only there for 2 weeks.
August 25th through September 6th.
Yes, and it's
starring as Miss Turnstile.
Yes.
Do you have a song that you have to sing?
I have a couple of songs, and I haven't started rehearsing yet, so that's, I think, the unknown is what's scary to me.
Can I ask you something? If you're at a wedding and they start playing like Daft Punk, like not your wedding, but a wedding, and the DJ is big, do you feel comfortable dancing? Do you just like cut loose and dance like regular people?
Or do you do pliés all over the place?
How do you work that?
You will not see me doing ballet anywhere except for in the ballet studio or on a stage. So I will dance like a normal person. And if I'm at a
you like disco and stuff like
wedding
that, right? Dance music, right?
Yeah.
It must be very intimidating for your partner, though. Your date.
I don't think so.
No,
Can we also talk about your documentary that's coming out in a few weeks?
Yes.
Obviously, this is sanctioned. You authorized it. Everything. What are we going to learn about you in this documentary?
It's a ballerina's tale, and it's with Nelson George, and it is really giving you a behind-the-scenes look at all that it takes to be a ballerina. It is my journey, and it's showing kind of the history of what it means to be an African-American woman. My journey coming from San Pedro, California, and starting at 13 years old, and dealing with a very serious injury that could have ended my career a couple of years ago. So you get to see the entire process leading up to this point in my life.
Awesome. It's in select theaters October 14th. Probably see it on other platforms as well. I once saw Black Swan with Natalie Portman and
I knew you were going to bring this up.
Mila. We've talked about it before.
You've asked me this before.
I know. I find it fascinating. I can't remember. You thumbs up or thumbs down?
I like the movie.
No.
It's not reality. That's not a ballerina's reality, but it's a cool movie.
Okay, well, I'm glad, because you know what happens at the end. So cool to hang with you, Misty Copeland. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Misty. Nice to have you on Good Day New York.